All right, how is this? Can you hear me and see me now? Oh my goodness, this thing is just driving me crazy. On my TV, not on my phone, says Melody. All right, hey again, everybody. I was saying hey to everybody, and it didn't seem like anybody could hear me, but now you can. Awesome, wonderful. Sorry about that, y'all. This is just, I don't know why, after several years, I'm having issues with doing live streams. Hey, Paul. Hey, Ace. Um, Hi, Melody and Kathy, Florida Girl, and Charlene, and Laura, Kathy Williams. How's everybody doing tonight? There's Bernadette, Karen Worth, Jesus is Lord, Carol Hirsch, Janice is here. Thank you. Thank you. Bernadette says, it's been a while since I've caught one of your live streams. Well, welcome back. Thank you for being here. Hey, Debbie Drack. I got a box in the mail from you today. Unfortunately, it is out in the car. I checked mail today, and there was a box from you. But like I said, it is out in the car. I kind of rushed in here, jumped on. Hey, Anona, jumped on and threw this live stream up because I have been a busy bee this morning. Hey, Mama. Hey, Jackie Floyd. I've been a busy bee this morning. I have been doing all kinds of things. Just trying to, I don't know, get cleaned up around the homestead. I put a little bit more seed down in the yard and raked, mowed with my reel mower because my, the real REEL, not REAL. Anyway, the reel mower. Mowed with that because I can't get the lawnmower started and I can't get the weed whacker started. So, yeah. Hey, Jody. How are you tonight, girl? Off today on TV, YouTube, and phone. How's your back? My back's doing all right. Thank you for asking, Melody. It's healing up. Hey, Lori. Kathy, Florida Girl says, all my blood work came back good. High cholesterol with low vitamin D. Need to stop the sweets. Yep. Stopping the sweets will help that. It is a gorgeous, great day. Great to see you. Thank you, Jackie Floyd. It is a beautiful day. Absolutely beautiful. It's cloudy here, but it is beautiful. I kind of wish that I don't have the chair sitting this way so I didn't have all this light behind me because it's kind of blowing out the picture. But, is what it is. It'll go down in a little bit and it'll be better. Jody says, did you get the PayPal? I got a PayPal from you. Was it last week or the week before? Yes, ma'am. I got a PayPal from you. It was either a week ago or 2 weeks ago. I thank you for that. That was very, very much appreciated. It went to a good use. It bought me some things I needed here for the homestead. Make sure it has fresh gas. Yep, I put fresh gas in both of them. Wondering if it's just that I'm not strong enough to pull start them, or if I'm doing something wrong, or if, maybe they need the carburetors cleaned, or I'm not sure. So I'll mess with them and see what I can do. I was talking to Gumby yesterday, I think, and he was telling me a couple things to check. So I'm going to check those things. But thank you for the tip, Charlene. Nona is watching from work. Ugh. Yeah, I hear you, girl. Hey, Barbara Hopkins. Hi, Barbara Castile. And Karen Worth says we haven't got leaves on the trees yet. Not even thinking about mowing yet. Aw. Yeah, I've had to mow twice already. Um, like I said, just with the little push we the push reel mower. And it does okay. I mean, I can't say that it does fantastic, but it does okay. It gets the tops off of the grass and makes it not so high because it's growing pretty fast at the moment because we're getting a lot of rain. Off and on, we're getting a lot of rain. So it is growing. Flowers are blooming. If you see my community post, I put a few posts up of my irises. And my lilies look like they're going to be getting ready before too long. My roses just popped today. I got, I think, 4 or 5 rose buds and 2 open roses now on my little trellis down by where those irises are, where it used to be the arch. The arch is falling down now. I got to build a new one of these days when I find time. Got a clean bill of health and everything. I'll get my heart echo after my birthday. Cool, Kathy. Lori says 70 and sunny in Oregon. Awesome. That's about what it is here. It's in the 70s today. We just had some clouds move in, and we're supposed to have rain tomorrow. Supposed to have thunderstorms tomorrow. But I have to go to town in the morning, and I'm really praying that the rain holds off till after I can get home. Because y'all all know I've got the most horrible roads in the county. Excuse me, maybe the state. And I do not like driving on them when they're wet because they are nasty, slippery, and there's a lot of big drop-offs down big cliffs. So really, really praying that the rain holds off. But I have a dentist appointment in the morning, and I've got to go to the dentist. I need to get some work done. I've got, nobody's really pointed it out, but I know it. One of my teeth is fake in the front, or about half of the tooth is fake. And it keeps turning black on me. Brush it, it still turns black. So I'm going to have that checked out. And I've got some pretty bad pain in the back of my mouth that they're going to check on. And I think it's a tooth that's really, really, really bad. And I've ignored it for a lot of years. I had the one behind it taken out a long time ago, and it was already affected at that time. I just couldn't afford to have more of them done. So it has stayed there, and now it's kind of crumbling, and I need to get it taken care of. So they checked my insurance, and they said I have up to $2,000 worth of coverage. She also said I didn't have a copay, so we'll see. We'll see what happens. I'll talk to them about that before they do anything to me. I don't think they're going to do anything tomorrow, but clean them and make a plan on what to do. But I can't. Hold on, there's an ant on the top of the thing. Sorry. Hey, Bev Wilkerson. And let me get back down into chat a little bit. Oops. Didn't mean to do that. 91 in Florida. Oh, goodness. Yep, that's warm. It kind of felt it like pretty warm today here. Hey, Cindy Wallace. All is good this week. It sure is. There's Dogman, Mike, Washita Mountain Living. Just got done mowing the grass. Kept slipping out of the seat. I was, oh, geez, Mike. 74 in Wisconsin, says Linda Jones. Heat wave. There you go. Hey, Peggy Norton. How are you doing? Mike, it is not snowing there. Unless you hit a bunch of dandelions. trying to be able to see some of the chat without messing it up. Because, like I said, I ain't never done it on the computer before. Hey, Dink and Tank, how are you doing tonight? Tamra, I need a tooth to be implanted. It's a root canal, says Barbara Hopkins. Yeah, we'll see what they say about mine. I'm not too froggy about going to the dentist. I hate going to the dentist. I do not numb well at all. So it takes a lot of extra Novocaine to get me numb. And so it is a very painful experience when they do any work on my teeth. Hence why I've not gone in a long time. But it's necessary. It needs to be done. This has been driving me nuts for a while. And I'm wondering, with all the inflammation that I'm having, even with my weight loss, if this is causing it. We'll find out. I put the thumbnail that will be on this video, because I will change it once I get the video up after this live stream's over. I can't change it right now. Was about what happened a few days ago, and we'll get into that in a minute. Had a huge scare a couple of days ago, and yeah, really set me back. Hi, Diane Myers. Are you sure that's all your seasons, Debbie Drive? Oh, he had his shorts on. His shorts. Not just his shorts. His shorts. Shorts. Yeah. Ooh, dentist says Melody. Yeah, I hear you. I don't like dentists either. Well, it's not that I don't like the dentist. I haven't met this guy yet, but I don't like going to dentists at all. Kathy Florida Girl says, Mama V, my weight was 236. Now I'm 210. My goal is 160. Awesome. Good job, Kathy. That's awesome. I started, I think, at 227. I'm now at 189. And my goal is 140-ish. We'll see when I get there. So I'm about halfway there. I'm very, very happy about it. No snow either. That's all right. You sound like me, one tooth at a time. Yeah, Debbie, definitely. I hate going to the dentist, says Jackie. I hope that the rain holds off until you get back home and the procedure goes well. Yeah, I doubt that they're going to do anything tomorrow. Excuse me. Excuse me. Except for clean them, but they didn't really say. I went in there today, and she says, well, what are you looking for? And I told her about that going back here, that it was so painful. And, my gums are really, really swollen, and that tooth here turning black all the time. And the fact that they need, I need a good cleaning, which will not be any fun with my gums swollen, but you do what you got to do. So I'll be going tomorrow. We'll see what they do. I really wanted to sit and edit tomorrow. I have one video almost ready for y'all, but I've got one more thing to finish on that project to put in that video. I can't really put it out without finishing that. The other video I've got about half edited, and another one I haven't started yet. So I've got 3 that are in the process. So I was hoping to have one of them out for you tomorrow. Now, it may still happen. I'm going to, after my live stream, just go straight to editing instead of watching YouTube tonight. So probably won't be in any lives tonight so that I can edit and try to get a video out to you tomorrow. I've got one of doing the yard, and that's the one I would like to have edited and ready for y'all tomorrow. So I will do my best. Jody says, a friend and I went to the west north side of Pennsylvania during a snowstorm to see his parents. Going up a steep mountain, his broke and we almost went over a cliff. Fortunately, he banked the car. Oh my goodness, that's scary, Jody. That is scary. 10 pounds a month. Yep, that's what I'm losing, about 10 pounds a month. I'm an old man with a dad bod, says Paul. Barrel to hide my six pack. That's right. Thank you, Tamara. His brakes broke. Oof, that had to have been scary. That had to have been really scary. Hey, Rose, how are you tonight? I've only have to see a dentist about every 5 years. I've got false teeth. Woo, I wish I could afford false teeth. All of mine really need pulled. I only have a few good teeth in my head. I had a situation when I was younger. I had braces on, not when I was a kid, I was an adult. But I had braces on, and then unfortunately had to have them removed early. And they ended up worse than they were when I started. And I've had heck with my teeth. I really wanted to get those pop-on veneers, because I can't afford false teeth. I don't want false teeth that you can take in and out. That just would be, that would be like a worst case scenario for me. That would be terrible. I can't afford veneers. So I thought, maybe if I get those pop-on ones that go over your teeth, or find a way to get veneers or something like that. I don't know. But I know that most of them a big chunk of them need to come out. So we'll just see. We'll see what ends up happening in my life and what I can do about it. That's why I don't show my teeth when I smile. That's why I don't, I used to not smile hardly ever because of my teeth. I'm very self-conscious about my teeth. But I've been very pleased with the fact that nobody really points them out, how bad they are. Even though that one turns black all the time, and can't really hide it, but maybe it's just not as noticeable on the camera because I don't get up close to the camera with my face. Mama V, be careful of an infected tooth. I know. That's why I finally went and talked to him today, because I know that it's infected. I know that my gums are infected and that I need to do something about it. So that's why I went, and they're actually getting me in tomorrow, which is the next day from the time that I talked to them. And so they're getting me right in. They have a cancellation for tomorrow, and she put me right in. Hey, C. Wells. There's 3 Mississippi. They go live next. Everybody jump over there and see they're live at 6 p.m. Hey, Trina Rock says, good evening, everyone. Poor Wyatt had a big scare over Country Road Cure when he went to collect the daily eggs. A big snake in the hen house eating the eggs. Yep. The snakes are out, and they are out in force this year. And that's what my thumbnail was about, and that's what the original name of the live stream that I was doing was about. I was out cleaning yard. I was raking, was cutting up branches. I've got a bunch of small trees that are down over where the garden area it needs to go, where the garden area was. But of course, we pushed all that brush and all the pine tree tops up into the garden area when we took down all these big trees out here. And we've not been able to deal with those. They're still there. but I was trying to make room to be able to have a garden this year. And I was out there doing that. And of course, I'm out there in my tennis shoes. I did not have my sidearm on me. Why, I do not know, because 99% of the time I do wear it. But I don't know. I guess I just got complacent this winter. But it ain't winter anymore. It is spring. And the fact that I've been up here for 4 years and I've never seen anything except for 2 water moccasins, which were in my pond, that skinny little green snake that I showed you that time, and then the baby snake that Jax had killed and was playing with. That's the only snakes I've seen up here on the homestead in 4 years. Well, that all changed the other day. And I didn't get it on camera. I wasn't recording at the time. So I can tell you about it because I don't have any film to show you. But I was using my little mini chainsaw, and I cut this one tree branch, or it wasn't really a branch. I think it was a tree, but it was a small one, maybe about that big. And I cut it, and I turned around, and I went to go cut the next one, and a copperhead was there, and he jumped and coiled up like into a big S, and he jumped back instead of attacking me. Thank the Lord. And I jumped the other way. I ran over to go grab the hoe, which was supposed to be laying by the metal shed, because the metal shed is where I killed that other snake a week or two ago. It wasn't there, so I ran back over there. He was still laying there, and he was laying out flat again. And so I ran inside to grab my pew pew, trying not to get demonetized here, and ran back out there, and he was gone. So he's still out there, and I'm telling you what, that was terrifying. I can imagine poor Wyatt. And hopefully it was a black snake, but either way, it's scary, even if it's a black snake. But that copperhead, those are poisonous and are venomous, and it really opened my eyes up. After that experience, I came in, I put on my boots, my hiking boots, and I put on my sidearm, and then I changed what I was doing. I no longer decided to clean that area. But yeah, it was quite the scary situation. My heart was going a million miles an hour, y'all. Very scary. Hey, there's Radio Jonesy. Good day. Did I say that right? Thank you, Karen Worth. Ask if they do sedation. Lovely stuff. Yeah, my insurance probably doesn't cover sedation, but yeah, that would be really nice. Or at least Twilight, where I don't know what the heck's going on. How was the Easter chocolate collection going on? Ain't no Easter chocolate around here. Mama V's on carnivore. I don't do anything but meat, eggs, cheese, butter, dairy. And doing quite well with it. Juicy fruit. My anesthesia called juicy fruit. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, rancid water is dangerous, Melody. You got to be really careful about all that. Oh, y'all, hit that thumbs up button, y'all. Hit that thumbs up for me. Hey, Ann. Yeah, definitely hit the thumbs up. We got 200 people in chat. Make sure you hit that thumbs up, because it does help the algorithm, helps people find us, sends us out to other people, and helps us grow the channel. And we're growing. We're at 29.4 last time I checked. It's kind of bouncing around right there right now, because I haven't had a lot of videos this month. But hopefully, by this summer we get to go on again with projects and stuff, get more stuff done in the house, and hopefully we'll continue to grow and we'll hit that 30,000 before too awful long. I've been stalled for a while on that, and I want to make sure that we keep on growing. Thank you, Jody. Hey, Vera, how are you doing? Seed oil is dangerous, said Dr. Berg and the doctor. How the fabric made it? It's too much chemical in it. Butter, olive oil, and coconut oil are better. Yep. For my oils, I use butter and I use tallow and I use beef fat, or not beef fat, bacon grease. Cook a lot with bacon grease. Oh, we got a spammer in the chat. Did somebody get that one already? Hopefully. Hey, Judy Jules and the Big Italian. How are y'all doing? Hopefully y'all can come up and visit for too long. Hey, Stanley Yorks. How are you? Hey, I'll go to your dentist appointment if you go to call you. No thanks. I'll go to the dentist. Hey, K62. Hey, Brian Wilkerson. What did I miss? Oh my goodness, you missed all kinds of things, depending on how long it has been since I just said all of that. Did you miss the snake, or did you miss the... What else did we talk about? Yeah. I don't even remember what we talked about now besides the snake, because I just talked about it. Thank you, Jonesy. You have a good evening or morning or whatever it is there. Me and my buddy says they knocked their tooth out on an ATV crash and broke neck and paralyzed me. Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. Iron infusion helped. Yes, Rose. I'm glad you're starting to feel a little bit better. Everybody is more self-conscious about how we look than others perceive us. Yeah, it's hard. When, especially like when you're on YouTube like this, and I got to see the video to edit it. So, I'm very critical of myself. I shouldn't be, but I am getting better the more weight I lose and the more I start feeling better about myself physically, what I'm seeing and how I'm feeling and how my clothes are fitting. Y'all, my belt is all the way to the last hole. First hole, I guess. Anyway, it's all the way. I got to get a new belt now. My belt is done. And it's not really one I can put another hole in. So, yeah, I'm happy about that though. Even though I got to buy a new belt. Kathy Florida has blackberry bushes in the backyard all along the back fence. Went to pick some. Heard something in the leaves. Pretty sure it's probably is. Probably is a snake. Hey, Ann Parton, how are you? Dentists will probably have you take an antibiotic before they do anything to your mouth. They probably will. As much inflammation as I have, they probably will. Crystal Jarvis says, I wrote the book on dental issues. I had sugary yesterday, given tetracycline as a baby, and my permanent teeth came in brown. So I crowned my first 6 at 19. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's rough. Hi, Donna Kay. You got angels looking after you. Yes, ma'am, Kathy. Hey, there's Stephen, my second act. How are you? Bet you'll carry now, says Jesus Lord. Yep, I won't make that mistake again. Let that thing get away, and now it's out there and waiting for me to come back, I'm sure. But I'll take care of it the next time. Just getting here and hearing about the copperhead, says Donna Kay. Yeah. Paul. Jonesy says they have King Black. Whoa, not black. I don't know why I want to say black snakes. King brown snakes. They can kill you in 20 minutes if you can't get to a hospital. Oh my goodness, that would be absolutely horrible because I couldn't get to a hospital in 20 minutes here. I'm 6 miles just on the dirt road. I don't count all the time it takes on the paved road. Wow. Hey, Wheezy D. How are you tonight? Welcome to chat. Hope the cats and Baron will be okay. They will be all right. They've been up here for 4 years. Or, well, Jax has been here for 2. Baron's been here for 3.5 years. I mean, yeah, everything's been out there. You know, the chickens have been out there for 3 years. You know, my animals have been out there for years. We have snakes. We have venomous snakes. But, you know, the animals have been out there for years and nothing's ever bothered them. They're doing fine. And they haven't bothered me either. And I haven't seen any of the copperheads, but I knew they were there. I haven't seen any rattlesnakes, but I know they're there. They just don't come this close. But this is my issue is I let some brush pile up way too close to areas that I am now wanting to utilize those areas. And that area has to be cleaned up. I'm just going to have to get out there and do it. Snakes or no snakes, I've got to get that done because it's just inviting them closer to my living area by having that brush there. I've got to find a way to get that cleaned up safely. Hey, Kevin Dietz, and thank you. I will. Mama V did not see my message. Can you help? I think I saw it, Vera. I'm just a little behind on chat. I'm trying to catch up. But I did see it, and I think I commented on it. Hey, Peg Franklin, how are you? I had a copperhead on my front porch one year. When I opened my door, I threw a cooler on top of it and stood on top of that cooler till someone came home and dispatched it for me. There you go, Trina Rock. I wish I had somebody to dispatch it for me. But no, I got to take care of it myself. Now, doing that, the whole snake thing, having that happen, when that thing jumped, I had a vivid flashback. Now, my mama, she's in the chat, Louie's mama. This flashback, y'all, was till when I don't even know how old I was. Mama maybe could tell me how old I was. We were doing cleanup we had a big yard at our house, and I reached for what I thought was a stick, and it was a copperhead. And pretty much the same thing that happened right here with this copperhead. And I jumped back, and Mama come busting out the door with a 12 gauge double barrel. And now you got to remember, my mama ain't built like me. My mama is teeny tiny. She's all of 5 foot. Well, she claims to be 1.5, but I think she's all of 5 foot. And 110 soaking wet, maybe. She's teeny tiny. And she come busting out the house with a pillow on her shoulder and a double barrel 12 gauge and blew that copperhead away. That memory flashed into my head when this happened. And, oh, yeah. Hey, Melva and Donnie. Bacon grease is the bomb, says Trina Rock. Yes, it is. Hugs to you too, Vera. Ray Castillos has finished planting the herb garden today. Awesome. That's wonderful. They won the herb garden kit from David Moffat that I gave away a little while back. It's awesome. You got it planted. Little Town Homestead is here. Hi, Mama V. Snake are no joke. A black snake was crawling around my pickup and scared me to death. Yep, even the black snakes will scare you. They can be big. Did you see that one that Dogman, Washita Mountain Living, Mike had on his video the other day, last week maybe? He had one them big old black snakes in a pipe thing that he was taking to the dump, and it was in the back of his old pickup. And that thing was big, but it's black snake, so you can let that go because it'll help. If you got, and that's one thing I've not seen any black snakes around here, and that's a wonderful thing to have around because they kill the copperheads. But yeah, thanks, C Wells. 128 likes. Don't be a bum. Hit that thumb. Thank you, Ray Castile. The last hole on the inside, Mama V. Thank you, Libby Haynes. Thank you very much. Hey, Reverend Joe Jacobson and Gina Ganels. Are you close to emergency services if something should happen to you? I am not. I am about 25 minutes from the nearest hospital, which is a hospital I would rather not go to. And a little over an hour to a hospital that I would be comfortable with. So no, I am not close to emergency services, but we do have ambulance service and they could get here if they needed to. And I do need to get, as my mom pointed out, a snake bite kit and have it here on the homestead. I'll have to order one. I looked at Walmart today. They do not have any. So I'm going to have to order one off of Amazon, get it here because it's something I should have up here. Ann says 10 pounds a month. You are surely on your way. Yep, very much. Hey, Lori Carp. Shirley or Shirley, says Reverend J. Dixon. Maybe a bit of each. That's right. Hey, Glenda Breck. How are you doing? You're fuzzy looking. Wonder if it's the light from the windows. It is the light from the windows. There is too much light in the windows, but I don't have any way. Does that help at all? Now you get to look down on me. I don't know if that helped at all, but we'll try that. Kind of looks funny now. Hey, Glenda. Even a hoe. Don't throw the hose. Yes, use the hoe. Got to use the hoe on the snake. That's the most effective way to do it, unless, you have a pew-pew, and then that's the most effective way to do it if you're a good aim. Prayers up for Virginia Alexander, her husband. Yes, ma'am. Definitely prayers. Heartland. Mama just did. She commented it, so everything is all right. Oh, okay. Awesome. Thank you. Sorry about that. My chat moves pretty quickly. I'm trying to get to as many of them as possible, but it does move pretty quick, and sometimes I miss chats. They go too fast. Losing weight is hard sometimes, but the health benefits are well worth it. Jackie says she's lost 68 pounds in the last year's doctor's orders and feels so much better. That's awesome. So proud of you, Jackie. That is amazing. Hose that are using in the garden. That's right. Paul. Funny. Heartland. Brian says it's storming there now. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it's going to be coming this way. Just please send a prayer up with me to get the rain to hold off because I really need to go to the dentist in the morning and I don't want to have to be driving on or driving home on muddy clay roads. Hey, Marilyn Richardson. This is running late and have to rewind to see what I missed. Yeah, we had some good conversation earlier. Definitely watch the replay if you missed the first half. All right, Kathy, Florida girl, you get some rest. Get back down into chat a little bit more. I know I'm way behind. It's 5:46. I'm 5 minutes behind. Jackie's going to fix dinner. What's everybody having for dinner? I haven't decided yet on what I'm having for supper. I'm probably burgers. More than likely cheeseburgers. Oops, I missed that. Hey, Linda Peterson. Thank you. Black snakes are harmless, but they love chicken coops. Yes, they do, but they do keep the copperheads at bay. So they're a good snake to have around. Not that any snake is really good, but if you got to have them, black ones are the one to have because they will keep the venomous ones away. No problem dispatching the bad ones. But I was too afraid to get off that cooler. I don't blame you. I wouldn't get off that cooler either. I'd be standing there for a long time because ain't nobody coming to help me. But I would have put a rock on it or something and just left it there. Thank you, Betty Bauman. How are you this evening? So that's what you'd look like if we ever met Mama V. So what's what I'd look like? What? I missed something. No idea what Paul's talking about. Okay, I can't scroll all the way up. So, Paul, you have to explain to me what you mean by that because if you ever met my mama, yeah, she's teeny tiny. But you've seen her in videos, haven't you? The lighting is making you glow in a good way. You're looking great. Thank you, Trina Rock. Hey, Miles and Kim Snyder, how are y'all? Burgers and fries, says Sea Wheels. No fries, but yeah, burger, cheeseburger, couple of them. I don't have any steak laid out. I think I got a couple in the freezer, but I don't have any laid out. I got a pork roast in the freezer too that I probably should thaw out and make for too long. Make some pulled pork with that. Thank you, Paul. This is Kim, says Miles and Kim Snyder. Awesome. Well, thank you for being here, Kim. Pork ribs, Debbie Drag says. Louis' mama, my mama says, I could see that scene in our yard on my mind as you told me about your encounter. You were about 7 or 8 years old. I can still be a huge mama bear when it's something threatening my kids. I know it, mama. Hey, Earth Woman 13, how are you? Hair's gorgeous. You're glowing. Oh, thank you. Is Paul talking trash? I think he is. I just missed it. May I ask which state you are in, says Vera. I am in Arkansas. You put the camera down to hide the light behind you, Mama V, and you said it makes us look down on you. Oh, you are talking trash on me. 10 minutes. Thank you. Thank you. I think it dropped down to the bottom of chat. Oh my goodness. I don't know. Maybe I caught up finally. I think I caught up, y'all. Ain't that amazing? I got caught up on chat. That's awesome. Yep, he's talking trash. So glad you stayed safe. I don't do snakes until the Lord delivered me from snake paranoia about 10 years ago. We couldn't say the word snake. I hear ya, Melody. Yes, remember that it is family night. So on Wednesday nights, we have a bunch of live streams. We got Jen and Wiley at Our Mountain Home that go live at 4 o'clock, and then over here at 5, Folsom Run Homestead. After me is Sid and Mike over at 3 Mississippi. After that is Drifting Dreamers 5 at 7. And then MT Homestead with Mike and Terry at 8. And then 9 o'clock is Brian the Veteran Farmhouse, and 10 o'clock is Peter Oman King Homestead. So, yes, we have a full lineup of Wednesday night lives. Unfortunately, tonight I will not be in the lives because I need to edit and try to get a video ready for y'all so that I can go to the dentist tomorrow. Excuse me, go to the dentist tomorrow and have no worries about y'all having a video to watch. I'm sorry that, I have months like this where I don't put out a whole lot of videos. I know my channel would grow and things would be better and everything if I could be consistent with my videos. But with my health, what you do not see on the cameras, I have many days where the only thing I do is go take care of the animals in the morning and evening, and then I'm done. My body hurts too much. And then, some days I'm able to do more. Some days I'm able to do little spurts of things. Some days when I'm done working, I don't have the energy to sit and edit. So I try my best, and I'm hopefully when the weather's warming up and I will start feeling better, and maybe get my mouth taken care of will help too. Help me feel a little bit better. And we'll be able to start getting more videos out to you because I would love to do that for y'all. Aw, thank you, Trina Rock. Bye, Kathy Williams. Yeah, and I don't stay up very late either most of the time, unless I'm just having insomnia, and then I do. But it is 5:53. Go get yourself something to drink. Grab you a snack, and then catch 3 Mississippi live at 6 o'clock, which is in 7 minutes. Haywood's bound. Been here but listening. Thank you, Ann Parton. Vera says, Mama V, do you have someone? Oops, that jumped. Do you have someone looking after you, or you live there all alone? Then you are brave. I do live here by myself. I don't know if I'm brave or stupid, but I do what I have to do. Dynamite in small packages. Clove helps the tooth pain. Yeah, I know. I've been using clove. Hey, Barbara Hopkins. Good night. All right, y'all. Have a wonderful week, wonderful weekend. God bless, and we will see you next Wednesday. I'll bring you at least one video before then, I promise. We'll talk to you later. Love you. Bye. Thank you, Sid. Aw. Yep, make sure you hit that thumbs up on the way out. Love y'all.